Hello and welcome back to another episode on the TITANCraft server. I'm the Anomaly, and today we're going to do a few things around the house here, and I've got a little surprise for you at the end, a nice little treat, so stick around. Let's get cracking on the fishing farm. So it is going to go down here. And thankfully, Exumavoid, or Asuma, as he likes to say, just created a new tutorial about a fish farm that is very reliable on servers. It's not as noisy as the last one that he did, which I was going to build. It's also not as big. It's a lot more compact. I'll include a link in the description. So that way you guys can check it out. But yeah, I'm just going to build this thing, and I will see you when we get back. All right, got it all set up, and as you can see, this thing is working great. We'll give it just another second here to catch a fish or something. I had to play with the timings a little bit to get it just right, so that way the trap door opened up within a certain amount of time for me to be able to still cast the bob out there and reel in a fish and cast it again. So Exumavoid mentions that in his video. Just if you're having trouble with it, check those timings out. Just play with them until it starts working. That's all I had to do. It took me a few minutes to get it working correctly. I was starting to worry that the video actually says it's for 1.12, and I'm playing in 1.11 right now. So I was kind of worried that maybe it wasn't going to work in 1.11. But just had to play with the timings a little bit, and it's working like a charm now. So we've got a few things down in here. I think. Okay, I've got two hoppers there. This hopper and chest setup is a little bit different from what he had, but I think it's working. Pretty sure it's working. If it's not, I'll fix it later. All right. By the way, I had to dig down just one more block here to make it fit within this little room without having to mess up the outside too much. Oh, it's raining right now. It'd be a good time to go fishing. All right. Anyway, on to the next task at hand, which I think today we're going to build a furnace array. Just a small furnace array to get us started here. Where to put the array? It's just a small furnace array. Maybe it would be better off over here by the mine. Heard a Spidey. Where's he at? Where's that boy at? There he is. Where's that old boy? Come on over here. 8 eyes. Boom, boom, boom. Come on now. Oh, got him. Got him. All right. What was I doing? Okay, furnace array. That's right. Let's see. This thing's pretty thick. Think I got room to build it back in here. All right. Got the furnace array finished. And everything is working great. Smelted a little bit of glass, cooked some fish. Also made this a little bit safer here so that way I don't just fall down a... Oh, that was weird. I went through the door. Alright, anyway, that's how it's supposed to work. I made it a little bit safer so I don't just fall down the hole to my untimely death. But yeah, the furnace array is finished here. Everything's working great. This is a little 5 furnace array based on Mumbo's design that he did at the end of Hermitcraft Season 4 and also at the beginning of Season 5. And basically all it does is it says, hey, there's stuff in this chest. It locks these hoppers until everything is out of the chest and in the hoppers. And then it unlocks these hoppers and locks the hoppers underneath it until everything gets equally distributed, and then it will unlock them and let everything flow equally into these furnaces, so that way everything smelts equally and fast, and you have a nice quick little furnace array going on here. So pretty simple. I'll include a link to the tutorial in the description, but yeah, that's about all there is to it. Oh, looks like we got a creeper out here. Better go around. I wanted to show you one last thing before we end this episode. I'm gonna have to fight this creeper. Where's my sword? Sword. Come here, sword. Ooh, let's get him in the water to fight him. Did he get in my... He got in my boat. Oh, he got in my boat. Why did you get in my boat? He's gonna blow my boat up. Oh, he blew up my boat. What a jerk. Oh, cool. You get to keep it. Well, that's good. I thought I was gonna have to make a new boat. Man. Science of Minecraft. Gotta love it. Alright, anyway. So, I did some AFK fishing, that is, for a few hours while I was at work today. I built the furnace array, got into AFK fishing mode. So, it's been a few hours since the last clip, but I'm glad I did because, of course, when you AFK fish, my boat, come here, boat, you get a lot of name tags, and luckily I had gotten some name tags because look what I caught. Look at these guys, sitting in a boat like a couple of lovebirds floating around on the pond in the park. Isn't that sweet? But look at them. These are a really cool addition to this server specifically, the TITANCraft server. These are custom mods that they built based on the skins of the moderators. So they took the skins of the moderators, made custom mobs out of them, and gave them diamond enchanted armor, enchanted axes, that is, and made them invisible. And they've also got, they carry around these heads. One's got an Alex head, one's got a Steve head. They may have other heads, but these are the two that I caught. And they are a lot like zombie pigmen in that they're neutral until you attack them. And I made the mistake of the very first time I saw one, I didn't know what it was. It was walking around, it was just kind of standing there, and I stared at it for a second, and it didn't do anything, but it didn't look like a player because there wasn't a name tag or anything, and I didn't know what it was. I thought maybe it was a beefed up zombie with an invisibility potion or something, so I hit it, and I found out how powerful they are. It hit me one time, and I was dead. And they're pretty intense. So I captured these ones. They were just kind of walking around here. I've had a couple of others spawn here on this island. Apparently they really like my island here, but I captured these two, and I found out that you can't push boats, like, at least with people in them or something. I don't know. Like, I was trying to push them. I caught them up here, and I tried to push them into the water, but it just wasn't moving. So I used some pistons, or a piston, and some blocks to just push them out here into the middle of the pond, and then I got rid of the blocks, and there they sit. But I thought it was pretty funny, thought I would share it with you. But that's all I've got time for today. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.